My name's Simonize, and welcome to another Simonize stream. Today, we're going to be doing Ulduar 10-man. We've got an all-hard mode group, and we're going to be bringing two different rogues in. This rogue here, Simon 3, is the one we'll be playing for the second half of the raid, because this one needs the belt off of Yogg-Saron and the dagger off of Thorim. Maybe the trinket off of Thorim, too. Whereas the rogue we're going to start with, Simonize 2, needs a bunch of loot off of the early bosses. So we're going to do the first half with one, then switch to the other, and do that. And it's going to be great. This is going to be a GDKP raid, which means all of the loot that drops is bid off to the highest bidder. And then at the end of the raid, all the winning bids are collected in a pot and then distributed back to all of the raiders. And I really like this raid format because, you know, you always walk out with something valuable. You either walk out with the items you need, or you walk out with a big sack of gold. So it's great. You always get something for your time. I quite like that. Now, if you're here on YouTube, be sure to go down below the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe to the Simonize Show TV channel if you like having me upload these VODs there on YouTube. And if you're here on Twitch, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here, and let's have a good raid. Lindorn, how's it going? Welcome. This character, let's see, this one's in combat spec right now. I think we'll just play both of our guys as Assassination. Xander, what is up? What is up? Give me just a moment. I'm gonna quickly click through some Discords, put out some more stream alerts. I'm getting pretty good at that, but also, I mean, the real answer is I still should code a bot that automatically posts to these, all these channels. You know, yesterday I tried to, this was funny. Yesterday I tried to do my stream alerts, and in the stream alerts, I said that I was doing a podcast with Sarth and Grifton and Blaze and Bobby. We were talking about the recent feral changes. That was yesterday's broadcast. I was having some technical difficulties. I had some audio and camera problems. I kind of had a bad time. Like, the podcast was fun, but I was frustrated with myself with the technology problems I was having. Anyways, I went and I did all of my stream alerts, and I posted in the DK Discord, the Death Knight Discord, and my message got automatically deleted by the bot because it said I had a banned word in my stream announcement. There were no naughty words in the stream announcement. I don't know what was going on there. Is there any alternative to Fell Striker? Doesn't need to be as good, just wants some damage against low HP groups. Yeah, Xander, let me show you. Let me hang on, say hi to a couple people too. Awful2 says, you've been out of the Wrath Lich King scene since before Ulduar. What did I miss? Well, Ulduar is actually hard. Rab herself says, hey, welcome to the stream, Rab. How's it going? Lord Beerus, my friend, what is up? How are you doing? Today we're going for, I've not done this before, but I'm, bringing different rogues into different sections of the same Ulduar raid, so getting two rogues saved to the same ID, just for efficiency, okay? This is like anti-content, right? Because I'm doing one raid instead of two, but I was going to do two raids, and now one of them got canceled last minute, so it's like, okay, I guess we're going to do this. Kevin G comes with a Prime subscription. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Xander, let's talk about those Fan of Knives weapons. We go here, and we go to Index channel. It says read here first, so that's what we do. There's a lot of information in here, and there's a whole section about Fan of Knives related, everything Fan of Knives related. Weapon and poison choice, special items, when to use, simulations, this one is what we want. So we have a chart. Undisputed best main hand is Titansteel Spellblade. This is a comparison of different offhand weapons and using or not using 3-piece Storm Shroud. This is with Phase 1 gear, but mostly these are the good Fan of Knives weapons, right? Like your Rod of the Sun King and your Fell Striker are the top tier ones. And like which one is good and, you know, should you use Storm Shroud. The Storm Shroud you probably just don't use anymore because we have much higher quality gear in Phase 2. But for the weapons, it's still like the answer of which one to use depends on the number of enemies. It depends on this, it depends on that. Very easy one to get is Brunhildar Axe from a vendor in Storm Peaks. Rank 14 offhand, Grand Marshal's left hand blade, or High Warlord's, I think it's called Razor, the fist weapon. Literally the level 61. It's also a very good option. And you can see how they compare with simulated DPS outputs there. Now, let me double check the Discord. I think invites should be up by now. It's like almost time. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Testing, hello. Oh, I gotta turn up the volume on some people. Let's see. Tried looking at the Discord, apparently I was just blind. Yeah, I mean, there's so much information in there, it's hard for me to organize it in a way that's, like, obviously accessible, right? Like, you have to look a little bit, but I try to have basically everything in the index channel, so if you take a moment reading through the index channel, you should find what you're looking for. Let's go to Storm Peaks. Are we repaired? Not quite. Let's go over here.
Damage.
Draggle with a Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for the Prime. I know you only get to spend your Prime in one place. I'm glad you chose here. Someone asked earlier, and I got distracted. What did you miss since Ulduar? Yeah, so you know how everyone was like, guys, AQ40, this is what's going to destroy guilds, dude. You guys were having, you know, you were chilling in Blackwing Lair. AQ40, it's going to be tough. And then turns out AQ40 was easy. And then they were like, yeah, but Naxxramas is coming. It's going to be so hard. You guys better buckle up and get good. Okay, well, it turns out Naxxramas was easy too. Okay, guys, TBC, though, these raids, they're serious. You're not going to clear Magtheridon with a bunch of idiots, okay? Turns out that raid was easy too. Turns out most of TBC, save for a couple of exceptions, was actually easy. The thing that has changed now is that, honest to God, Ulduar is actually difficult. And we're now on the 12th week. I checked the stats 11 weeks in, and only 29% of guilds that had cleared at least one hard mode in Ulduar, or sorry, killed at least one boss, not even necessarily hard mode. Only 29% of those guilds had cleared all hard modes, which is either Yogg 1 Light plus Algalon or Yogg 0 Light plus Algalon. Only 29% is actually difficult content. That is the difference. And you know what? It's no coincidence that Ulduar releases in like Classic Wrath, and all of a sudden, Classic Era servers have a spike in popularity. Like, I'm gonna be honest, those things are correlated. I think there's a large amount of people that just don't want the game to be difficult. Savvy DeJung coming in with a Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Quentin on Fire with a Prime sub also. Thank you. Quentin says, had a good raid yesterday. Blade Twister and Shoulders. 2 huge upgrades. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Bloodsail Buccaneers had a high pop last night. Probably all hardcore players, though. Yeah, I've got like a level 7 hardcore rogue on Bloodsail Buccaneers. I did clone I did clone my level 60 character in nearly Naxxramas Bis onto Pagel, so I have a Pagel character that's fucking decked on Classic Era. It's only gonna get harder in Cataclysm, yeah, and maybe that's not a good thing. You know, I'm sure it's a good thing for some people, but it's also definitely a bad thing for some other people. They don't want the game to be a job, you know? You know, they don't want it to require research and, you know, insane difficulty. Waiting for Diablo 4. I am super stoked on Diablo 4. Like, there's one thing they've said about it that really tilts me, and they've already walked back that point a little bit. One of the, like, things they came out in some of their initial press releases where they were saying, eventually your character will level up to a point where changing your skill build will be prohibitively expensive, and it'll be better to just re-roll your character. And I heard that, I was like, that is the dumbest shit ever. It is so stupid. Why would you make it so difficult to change? Like, honestly, and they're like talking up these like build changing unique items. Like, imagine how fucking depressing it would be if you got a unique item that like uses a skill or benefits a skill that you weren't already using, and then like to even try using that item, you would either re-roll your character or farm like millions of gold just to see if you like using that unique item or powerful legendary or whatever. That's ridiculous. Just let people change their skills for a nominal cost. But they did, since then, they said that they're going to kind of, that it's not going to be prohibitively expensive. They said it's still, like, something you have to consider. So it sounds like they dialed that back a little bit. Awful says, you can't raid with your guild for the foreseeable future. Any tips about getting back into some pugs and getting geared back up? I'm currently in Naxx 25 bis minus, like, 2 drop. You're gonna have to climb up a ladder, Awful. Basically, you're unlikely to get into hard mode groups straight away. You're gonna have to get into some normal mode groups. You could probably find 10-man hard mode groups. There's a handful of best in slot items in the 10-man hard modes, and the 10-man hard modes are generally considered easier. But you're gonna have a hard time getting into 25-man hard mode groups right off the bat. So you're gonna have to do some time looking at 10-man hard modes and looking at 25-man normal mode Ulduar raids. You know, unfortunately, with the greatly increased difficulty of the content, the fact that, you know, generally the average player cannot clear 25-man hard modes, group leaders are much pickier with who they invite. Yeah, I mean, some GDKP groups will take you just because you have gold in them, but honestly, a lot will only take you if you have good logs, right? Like, that's a requirement. Like, they're not just going to take a fat sack of coins. Just because, like, you need to actually clear the content. Runestone better than Darkmoon card greatness. Yes. It's a small upgrade for an assassination rogue, and it's a big upgrade for a combat rogue. Wait, we're in assassination build. We should be in assassination gear. There we go. What do you need from Ulduar 10 hard mode? Well, we're actually going to play 2 different rogues. This rogue needs stuff from the early bosses. Needs, like, fluxing energy coils, needs Loop of the Agile, Band of Lights, Gloves of Endless Dark, Dark Matter. And then my other rogue needs stuff from the later bosses. My other rogue needs Soul Devouring Cinch, Bootblade, maybe a Runestone. It'd be an off-spec for my other rogue. Yeah, so we're shoving 2 rogues into 1 raid ID. That wasn't originally the plan. I was going to run them in 2 separate raids. But the other raid that I had lined up and scheduled was canceled, unfortunately. So I had to figure something out last minute. And this is the solution. Does Blade Flurry attack speed increase killing spree damage in single target? Kind of, yes, Mugiwara. The thing about it is, hang on, I have a vehicle assignment. Wait, let me read this real quick. Demolisher 1. Okay. Okay. Let me pick up, do I have my passengers? My passengers are Colored Cat and Ginster. There's Ginster. Where is... I think he's in a different vehicle. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so, back to the killing spree thing. Your auto attacks continue happening while you're doing killing spree. Blade Flurry doesn't increase the killing spree damage or the frequency of the killing spree hits, but it increases the frequency of your auto attacks during killing spree. And while you have killing spree active, you get a 20% damage boost to everything you do. So it's a really minor gain of like, yeah, you're getting 20% extra, or Blade Flurry is 20 or 25%, I don't even remember, extra attacks during a 2-second period, and those extra attacks do 20% more damage. So yeah, technically there's a positive interaction there, but it's really minor. Alright, we gotta clear out some of these towers. Classic Flame Leviathan bullshit. What do we have? Skyforge? We don't even have Twirlers on this character. Holy crap. I mean, Twirler is a very small upgrade. This is a very good weapon also. And considering I have somewhat limited funds these days, only 67,000 gold, you guys. I'm basically broke. By Benediction GDKP standards, I am literally broke. I got invited to a different GDKP 25-man. They said they consistently get 3 million gold pots. I almost didn't believe it until I looked at their logs. It was like, I thought I was like in a high roller group in my 25-man where we were getting like million gold, or like we got a 1.2 million gold pot once. But it's like, shit, man, that's like a whole other world. I mean, think about the leeching potential. There's no shot I could afford any single item ever in that raid. That's like 5 gold caps. 3 million is like 15 gold caps. Gold cap is 214,000. So you need about 5 gold caps to make 1 million. Oh, I should go on the platform thing. Take the money and run. Okay, you know what we need to do? So I don't forget later? We need to set our Tricks of the Trade macros properly. Tricks of the Trade to Voslin. Save. And copy character name. Tricks of the Trade to Toxicity. Save. There we go. You do one of those groups, then only run with cheaper groups. I mean, I was thinking, like, I like my 25-man GDKP group. They're cool dudes. I like playing with them. But, that's pretty enticing to go to maybe just 1 week go to the 3 million gold pot group. Like, what on earth is that? Viticus 99 coming in with a prime 3 months of support. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, dude, we could go to the 3 million gold group for one week and then go back and hang out with the poors who only do million gold pots, you know what I mean? And items only go for like 100k in the poor group. I'm ready.
Five.
Yeah, it's marked X. It's mine.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we are doing one of the more difficult jobs on this fight. We are piloting the Demolisher, and our Demolisher is going to be launching people onto Flame Leviathan. So currently, we have... we have a druid loaded into our catapult, and we have a warlock on deck. And the plan is, as soon as the giant mechanical monstrosity comes out here to try to kill us, we're gonna throw the druid on top of the giant mechanical killing machine. And just like hope that it, you know, works out. Yeah, this is some Zelda music in the background. Ocarina of Time. Okay, we gotta be in range. What I'm trying to imply is that throwing someone on top of the giant killing machine just seems like that's kind of dangerous. But that's how this encounter works. That's what you do. And also, it has some weird spawn trigger where it's just delayed significantly. Still not fixed. Got all kinds of pyrite down, that's good. The main damage source on this fight is the Demolishers. With this this number 2 ability, Hurl Pyrite Barrel. You'll see, let me look at the damage meter here. That, reset overall, reset all. That by far, the damage just comes from the 2 Demolishers. Launching. Okay, it's chasing not me, so I'm just gonna sit here and blast pyrite at him. You see I get these stacks up. Okay, now we're at 10 stacks. We don't need to keep blasting, but if we have pyrite to spare, we might as well. What's important, for sure, is that we maintain the debuff. We do not want our 10 stacks of debuff to fall off ever. We also don't want to get hit by these goddamn ice beams. Okay, now we get damage bonus because we caused a system shutdown. We like disabled his core functionality, his self-repairing or something. He's in a weakened state right now. It's gonna end right about now. Load, please.
Begin.
Need to move out of the ice beam. Good. Dodge the ice beam. Uh-oh. It's on us. Need speed in Simon's demo. Thank you. Keep the stack of debuffs up.
Begin.
Keep the debuffs up. If some people dead, but that's fine. Oh shit! Fuck. You're good to load. Oh, we dropped our 10 stack. I got lots of plants on me. Simon's demo low health. Back up to the 10 stack. Okay. We're gonna need... We have no interrupt. Gotta keep the stacks up. Oh, I'm not in range of pyrites. Keep the stack up. Okay. Get back to the pyrite. Well, someone loaded. The raid leader said we wouldn't do another shutdown, so I was not expecting someone to load. Someone loaded in, I had to get him out to start shooting pyrite.
Total systems failure. Defense protocols breached. Leviathan unit shutting down.
Alright. That was not exactly a clean kill. That is not what we call a clean kill. We did see a twirler drop, though. Pyrite infuser, we do not need. We already have it. Okay, we'll go Assassination. And food buff. Getting all the buffies. Hi Simonize, you big goofy goober, Mackie GZ, how's it going? We got a it's two raids in one, kind of. We're doing one rogue for the first half of this Ulduar, because that's where all the loot needed is for that rogue. And then we're switching to a different rogue who needs loot in the second half of the raid. Oh, of course, Fish Feast down. Which food are you using? Just attack power food. Like, we could eat the Fish Feast. It doesn't, there's no difference, really. Got an Elementium ore from Blackwing Lair. Doesn't really do anything. It's for crafting Thunder Fury. Alright, sounds like we need Razorscale. We need XT. But it sounds like we're going to skip Ignis, because no one needs loot off of him. Lester of Disaster watched 3 consecutive streams this month. Hell yeah. Glad you're liking the streams, Lester. We did get a... Okay, we got Kings, we got Might, we got Druid buff, we got Fort, we got crit buff from the Warrior. We're pretty juiced in this group. We got 10% attack power from Enhanced Shaman. The hope here... Okay, never mind, it's over. If we were just gonna stay stealth the entire time, because when we exit stealth, we get this overkill buff. And if we could just stay stealth for this entire first phase, we could get, essentially, the overkill buff on the boss and do more boss damage. But there's these random fireballs that come down from the sky, and they can hit you when you're in stealth and take you out of stealth, and then that plan's gone. Where is...
Move quickly.
Okay, it's boss time. I'll figure out the tricks of the trade macro later. Okay, there's one trick on Razorscale. You've seen me do this before, you know what that trick is. Really, the only important thing going on here is making sure you hit the Vanish to negate the knockback. Just like that. If you time your Vanish right as that Wing Buffet cast is completing, you won't get knocked back. You got about, 0.3 of a second window to make that happen. I usually try to hit Vanish when I see the cast bar go to 0.3 seconds. It's slightly dependent on your latency, so slightly different timing might work better for you. But, it's certainly less than half a second window. There we go, Trinket. That's why we were killing this boss. Surprised you hit it on time your first time? Yeah, for Vanish gives you some kind of like super immunity for just a fraction of a second when it activates. And there's a lot of abilities in the game that you can negate that like not even Paladin Divine Shield can negate. 34,000 bid right there. Insane. Wait, no, they meant 3. 3, 5, 7... 10,000? Maybe we'll make it up to 30. So we're going to make it back up to 34,000 anyways? No, never mind. Guess not. Okay, this boss is great for Assassination Rogue. You can Vanish Big Bang of Algalon. Yes, you can. But you need someone else to be actually soaking the Big Bang, or else the boss will reset. Like, vanishing Big Bang does not count as soaking it. As far as the like Big Bang mechanic is concerned. So if you successfully vanish Big Bang and you have someone else soaking, essentially what you gain is like 5 or 6 seconds of uptime on the boss,
5,
compared to not doing that.
3, 2, 1.
And if you fail it, you die. That's a pretty high risk-reward situation. Okay, I did this wrong. Yeah, see, I spelled Voslin wrong. I added a K at the end. There we go. Now my tricks of the trade to tank macro should work just fine. Searing Light, go over here. Tantrum. So if you position the boss carefully like this, you can pull the boss without pulling the trash on either side. That's exactly what we're doing here. Now, as soon as this Tantrum ends, it's going to be the heart phase. So I'm just leaving my energy at max. Probably could have done one more Mutilate, honestly, but I want to come into the heart phase with as much energy as possible. because the heart takes double damage. Also, I should have refreshed Hunger for Blood before going into the heart. Couple little mistakes. Come on, got that final Envenom for 26,000 damage. There you go. Why do I not have Potion of Speed on this character? Okay, that's a mistake. Oh well, it's fine. Good, good, good. Why are you always wearing a hat? Because I can. That's true. That's part of the reason. Also because it's just a thing on the channel. This is the hat channel. I always wear hats. I should not be fanatizing as Assassination. This is definitely not enough targets to make that a good idea.
Run out.
F. Okay, pretty quick handling of that ability. Rocket boot out, use my Cloak of Shadows. Cloak of Shadows prevents me from taking the explosion damage when the gravity bomb ends, so it's really nice. And it also... Fuck.
Damage.
Well, 2 in a row, and you don't... Unlucky.
Big pog damage.
Holy moly. What's this? Real River 6 gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. Gifted a total of 51 to the channel. Real River Sticks. Thank you, thank you. Long time, huge supporter of the channel. Glad you still find my hats and terrible gameplay interesting. Still scamaz my channel points. I feel so bad about that. I mean, sometimes I'm just paying attention to too many different things, and I just like, I'm so used to doubters winning on this channel because almost all the predictions are long shots. Like, will the 1% mount drop? You know? That when I click through a prediction, it's just like, yup, click no, move on with my life. But I feel so bad because at the same time, I like, please believe people. Please. Oh my god, it's a 3rd gravity bomb. Yikes. No, 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 no. Dude, Colored Cat beat... I was ahead of him for just a moment. I was gonna rip on him so hard and ask him how many gravity bombs he got that fight. And then be like, I won the meter and I got 3 gravity bombs. Except I didn't win the meter, so now it just... The whole plan of ripping on him just doesn't work. Aesir's Edge. Okay, so that's the Bracer... Or sorry, that's not the Bracer. The Bracer is what we wanted to get there. This Moonkin Colored Cat is a guy who plays a warrior in one of my other raids. And cleaves on Iron Council every single week to make his details damage meter look better. He's kind of a Chad, honestly. These guys have a pretty dangerous frontal cone attack, so as the tank's pulling them, you want to be careful, make sure you don't get hit for it. It's for flurry uptime, trust. Yeah, true. Flurry triggers when you get critical strikes. You know, cleave hits multiple targets, that's more chances to critical strike. That's better flurry uptime. True. Hang on, I gotta look on the Discord real quick. Friday, Saturday. Sign up says... Whoa! I was AFK at the wrong time. We need to stack on these guys so they don't do that. Got him. Alright, so we'll do Algalon and Iron Council, and then I'll switch to the other rogue. Because we'll be done with all the loot that this, you know, potential loot drops that this character could even use. We'll see if we can get the Twirling Blades bid out before I leave on this character. Parsing is cringe. Details parsing is based. with no restrictions on, you know, what's relevant to deal damage to. Just the Wild West of juice as much damage as possible. I kind of like that, actually. Don't worry, it's just like cleaving on Iron Council, it's easy. We go or add-on that shows what button you're pressing. That's called Nug Key Feedback. It's right here. Yeah, and it's showing you what I'm pressing. Some people misinterpret it and they're like, this is telling me what to press, and that's not what's happening. You can find all the add-ons and weak auras on the Discord. You can spy why you want the Twirling Blades, because when you plug it into a spreadsheet, it says it's more damage. For combat, the Twirling Blades is a little bit better than the crossbow, and for Assassination, the crossbow is a little bit better than the Twirling Blades. And it also, like, the Twirling Blades gives me an extra gem slot, so I can, you know, mess with stats a little bit more between different gear sets, which is always handy. The Fix to Slayers set was specifically related to Cut to the Chase. When you refresh Slice and Dice with Cut to the Chase, it'll put a new Slice and Dice on you that is based on your current equipment. You can still do like a big 5-point Slice and Dice with Slayers equipped, then unequip the Slayers, and then you'll have that Slice and Dice for like 30 seconds or something with the bonus from the Tier 6 Slayer set that makes it give more haste until that single one fades. But if you ever refresh it via Cut to the Chase, it goes back to being normal mode, or normal whatever.
Stand back, mortals. I'm not here
Okay.
to fight you.
Let's go prediction. Wait, will Hawkstrider drop? There's a prediction from yesterday I didn't pay out. Prediction. Will Dark Matter or Band of Lights drop? Question mark. Yes or no? You have 30 minutes. I will close the prediction immediately when the boss dies.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your actions are illogical. All possible results for this encounter have been calculated. The Pantheon will receive the Observer's message regardless of outcome.
Olbrock asks Mjolnir as assassin. Yeah, it's the best option I have.
See your world through my eyes. A universe so vast as to be immeasurable.
4,
incomprehensible
3,
even to
2,
your greatest
1.
minds. The stars come to my aid.
Looking good.
Watch your step.
Well, that's close. Thank you.
Watch your step.
We up hunger. Good, 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 good,
Watch your
good.
step.
Okay, tank switch. Good. Clean.
Find
Witness the
shelter.
fury of the cosmos.
We didn't get in fast enough. We took the black hole explosion. Start right leg.
Watch your step.
Left leg. Oh, dude, the tank dropped so low. But didn't die. Was that an Ardent proc even? I don't think so.
Watch your step.
Right leg. Okay, 42%. We're doing good.
Watch your step.
Left leg. So on that one, there wasn't even a Cosmic Smash in melee, but the idea is we just swap leg every time there's a Cosmic Smash, because we know there's no one standing on the opposite leg, which means it's guaranteed a safe spot. So we just swap, and we don't even have to pay attention to where the Cosmic Smashes even are. That's the idea. Like, if there's a bunch of graphical clutter, it doesn't matter. Start right leg.
Watch your step.
Left leg. That was not supposed to be a mutilate. Oops. Okay, here's phase transition. No more stars. This is basically the easy part. Right leg.
Watch your step.
Left leg. Almost there. There we go. Okay, gotta close the predictions. What's it gonna be? Vandalites, Dark Matter. We also actually want Gloves of Endless Dark. That would be good too, but, you know, not as big of a deal. Band of Lights. Okay, okay. Band of Lights, Starfall Girdle, Reply Code, Pulsar Gloves. Hell yeah, okay. That's a ring. That's a good upgrade.
I have seen worlds bathed in the making.
That's a choose outcome, yes.
Their denizens fading without so much.
Now we actually don't really need the Loop of the Agile from the other boss.
Born and raised in the time that it takes your mortal hearts to beat once. Yet all throughout,
Yeah, with my current gear configuration, I wouldn't even equip the gloves, but they're like part of what I would need to want to break the 4-piece as combat. This rogue is usually played as combat. They'd certainly be an upgrade for my assassin set, but currently they're not an upgrade for my combat set.
you do. Perhaps it is your imperfection, that which grants you free will, that allows you to persevere against all cosmically calculated odds. You prevail where the Titan's own
Fix
perfect creations
tank.
have failed. I've rearranged the reply code. Your planet will be spared. I cannot be certain of my own calculations anymore. I lack the strength to transmit the signal. You must hurry. Find a place.
Change to combat, do you change gems or have other gems? Yeah, I change around a couple of gear pieces, and one thing is I have 2 different footpads of silence. One with expertise gems that I use in the assassin set, and one without expertise gems that I use in the combat set. And then there's a couple other gear swaps too.
The signal is not transmitted in time. Reorigination will proceed regardless.
Yeah, if I see him run in front, I'll hit a distract on him.
World.
This guy runs around. He's got like a couple different positions he goes to. It's super annoying if he's in back because he's the primary kill target. Is that? I don't think that distract did anything.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Whether the world's greatest Naxx or the world's greatest heroes, you're still only mortal.
There we go. Got the hunger for blood up. I was waiting for a bleed to come up, which is sometimes RNG. I think it's only the warrior in this group that would apply a bleed. I don't want to cast my own ruptures if I don't have to, but I need to have a bleed on the target to cast my hunger for blood, which is an important buff. So it's like, if no one else is putting a bleed up, I'll do it myself, but if someone else is, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. It's just like less efficient energy usage than just doing more envenoms. Do you think Blizzard will make adjustments to Druid? I think you gotta see a little bit more data before it's so certain whether it needs a readjustment. You know, like we have less than 1 week of rating data, you know, out. I think you need a bit larger sample size before you look at it and be like, huh, did we tune this too high? Or too low? Or what? You know? So I think it's too early to say. But right now it's a little bit scary because it seems like druids are really good. And druids are really good in like their damage output. And if they're really good in their damage output,
Run away.
and they have, you know, battle res and innervate, some like really powerful raid utility abilities, starts being harder and harder to justify bringing other classes that, you know, all they bring is their single target damage, or like their raid utility is significantly less. We are going to wait for an additional rune. There we go.
The legacy of storms shall not be undone. You seek the secret of Ulduar.
Yeah. $19,000 in Venom. Hell yeah, I love this damage buff. Alright. Let's see. Hey, Simonize. I hope you have a lovely evening, says Bugfinder. Well, thank you. Roger that. Alright, we're bidding a couple items, and then we're going to switch to the other rogue. And then Kologarn on the other rogue. This is a pretty big upgrade for us. We'll go a little higher. Got this warrior bidding against us. 6.9. We don't have a fuckload of gold to mess with, honestly. I mean, we have 67,000. That is a lot. Yeah, who am I kidding, dude? We're gonna do 25 man, and then, this one, we won't go very high on. Like, if he fights me on this... Yeah. Correct. I just have to mail my gold over to the other character, and I'll whisper you. Simon, 3 golds. How much do we have left? 57,000. Send money. Okay. Hearthstone out of here. Easy. Isn't a fuckload. Do you have any idea how many dailies? Do you have any idea how many Dharmal East runs I've done on this character? 0, by the way. None. I've done no Dharmal East runs. Or dailies. Okay, so think about it this way. Even though we're not farming the maximum number of hours of content, we're farming a pretty good thumbnail. Because if we can put in the thumbnail that we got 4 different items in the same raid, that's kind of hype. It's just, asterisk, 4 different items across 2 different characters, but, don't worry about it. Okay, is this character repaired? Not quite. This character does have Potion of Speed, so that's good. I mean, it's only a little bit bait. I mean, it's literally true. We did get 4 items in one. Well, I mean, assuming Bootblade and Soul Devouring Cinch both drop in this raid. JK, we just getting summoned directly in. Hope this tune doesn't need Runestone. I mean, I could use it for my combat set. It would be dope for Kologarn. Wait, I don't have a combat set. Never mind. I thought I had a okay. I mean, I do have a combat set, but I don't have a combat spec right now. That's what I meant. The Runestone would be, yeah, an off-spec item here. So I'd put some gold on it, but probably not a lot. This character's trinkets are already pretty fucking good. Like, Runestone is literally not an upgrade for Assassination. It would only be an upgrade for my combat set. What classes are doing the best DPS this phase? Same ones as last phase. Rogues, Death Knights, and Warlocks. However, Druids, specifically Feral Druids, just received a really big buff from Blizzard, kind of out of the blue. And they're probably in competition now with the top, you know, individual damage dealers. Excuse me. Pull in 10 seconds. Okay, I'm a little bit late. I don't have time to get a food buff.
3, 2, 1.
Blade Flurry. Slice and dice up. Put the potion back on the bar. So, Blade Flurry Assassination build on this one isn't as wild as just a full combat build. But it's definitely better than your standard, like, Hunger for Blood Assassination. What did they buff on Feral Druids? They made it so that whenever you cast Fairy Fire Feral, it has a 100% chance to trigger your Omen of Clarity. Fairy Fire Feral has a 6-second cooldown, and what triggering Omen of Clarity does is it means your next ability costs no energy, rage, or mana. So it gives you a free ability usage, and basically they cast like a high energy ability equivalent to a rogue's backstab. You know, it's like a bunch of energy, so they gain a lot of value off of that, you know, Omen of Clarity trigger. Alright, we're getting the food buff here. Uptime be damned. Then, depending on Oriaya's position, we might do Oriaya next, or we might do Hodir next. Oh, fuck. I hit Shift R thinking it was Hunger for Blood, and I forgot that I was in Blade Flurry build, not Hunger for Blood build, so I just spent my Blade Flurry at a not exactly optimized time. Think we're going for Oriaya? Dude, if Blade Flurry isn't ready by the time we pull Oriaya, I'm just switching back to Hunger for Blood build. Because I screwed up pressing it. I think it looks like we're waiting for Oriaya. So we're just kind of sitting here. Why Ambush is a bad opener spell? Because you have to be behind the target and you have to be in stealth. And usually positioning... And it's just worse than Mutilate. F. Okay, we're going back to Hunger for Blood. Blade Flurry's not going to be ready. Now I'm low energy. Yeah, so I mean, it's just worse damage per energy and combo point generation than Mutilate, so there's that. But generally, your stealth openers aren't good in PvE because they require you to position and move up to the mob while in stealth, which is slower. So you effectively lose uptime, and even if they are, even in some cases where, like, you're talking about, like, Garrote versus Sinister Strike, yeah, maybe it's a tiny bit more efficient, but when you consider that you lose uptime on the boss, that completely outweighs any, like, small difference in efficiency of the, you know, individual ability comparison.
Stat.
So, like, stealth openers are basically just not a thing in PvE if you're trying to max your damage. There's, like, there's a handful of bosses where you can just start in stealth and you can start right on the boss, and then it's fine, it's whatever, because you're not in those situations, you know, you don't have to move slowly in stealth to get up to the boss, you don't have to move behind the boss. It's stuff like, I don't know, like Illidan, where, you know, when you engage him, he does this really long RP, and you can stand literally right next to him right up until the RP starts. So you have barely any time lost if you wanted to do that. But especially, like, the boss we're coming up to now, like Hodir, you want to open on Hodir in stealth, not only are you moving up to him in stealth, but you have to then move behind him. And, like, he's not going to start out facing away from you. This is enough enemies to hit Fan of Knives, even as Assassination. Too bad I have not very much energy. Now it's not that many enemies anymore. Glaive should honestly just scale with character level. That would be based. I agree 100%, dude. Whenever I'm doing, like, old content, if the content is easy enough, you better believe I'm equipping my glaives and doing it with glaives on. Damn, I just love having glaives equipped. They look so cool. And then when I, like, overestimate myself and I'm like, wait, we need to have actual weapons equipped and switch them, I'm sad. Oh, we didn't fix our Tricks of the Trade macros on this character yet. Let's do that. Macro, Simon 3, not Belita, Bosslin, save. There we go. Now we got Tricks into the Tank macroed. Good. All my gold is in my inventory. Revenant. Okay. This guy casts Blizzard. You can actually kick and interrupt the Blizzard. Now I'm waiting. I was waiting at full energy because I was waiting to cast my Fan of Knives. While the Revenant is alive, he applies a buff to all the other dudes near him that reduces their AoE damage taken by 50%. So it's like no shot. You gotta, like, hold your AoE abilities till after the Revenant is dead. And there were so many enemies there that it was, like, super juiced to press an AoE ability. So I was willing to sit at max energy for a little bit, which is normally a very bad thing, to just sit around with maximum energy, not spending it, because it wastes regeneration. It's like very, very rare circumstance where that's actually a good thing to do. Little 10,000 damage in Venom, no big deal. Okay, in Venom, you guys want to know, I assume you want to know, and you know what? Nobody asked before you post in chat who asked. You want to know about it in Venom? There's a really there's a kind of peculiar mechanic within Venom. So Envenom says, you know, it's a finishing move, but it consumes combo points as well as doses of your deadly poison. So you need both deadly poison stacks and combo points, like 5 deadly poison stacks, 5 combo points to make it do its maximum damage. However, here's the thing. The attack power scaling you get with each additional combo point doesn't actually care about the number of deadly poison stacks you have. If you have 1 stack of deadly poison and, sorry, you can't see, 1 stack of deadly poison, 5 combo points, and you Envenom, you get the full 45% attack power scaling. The part of it that needs both is only the base damage of the spell. The base damage of, which is a very small portion. If you do 1 deadly poison stack, 5 combo points, you'll get attack power scaling like 5 points and base damage like 1 point, which basically means you don't care about how many deadly poison stacks are because the attack power scaling is the important part. Here we go. Ooh. Moonbeam? No, that's Cozy Fires here. We got Storm buff. Not intentionally, it just kind of spawned on top of us. So normally, there's a buff on... There's a couple different buffs you can get on this boss. And normally the way you do it is you give the Storm buff to the casters, because the casters just kind of scale more with the rest of the buffs. So melee getting the Storm buff is a little weird champ. But also this is the other buff we want, the Moonbeam. But it's pretty big when you do get it. I mean, it increases your critical strike damage by a huge amount. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I mean, the boss is pretty easy. We don't really have to super optimize it at this point. Dude, I didn't even get Moonbeam. What are you talking about? The buffs. Wait, I did 28,000 to flash freeze. How much did you do? Okay, you did like 3 times as much. 3 times as much flash freeze damage as me. Okay. Why is the prediction still on? It's not. I paid it out already. But what we should do is start a new prediction of, will Bootblade drop? Yes or no? Bro, you know it was a April Fool's joke when the DK Discord pinged saying blood is viable, right? Okay, Boomkin is switching onto his Blood Death Knight DPS spec to try to get Runestone on this boss. This character, like, is really hurting for weapons. Like, no boot blade, no blade twister. I have a fang, but that's, like, not really that good. Yeah, I mean, the weapons is really what's holding this character back. Like, my gear score might be high. I have a lot of 252 pieces, but, like, we need the belt. and we need a weapon. Those are the big drops we're looking for. I don't think we'd have a lot of competition if it did drop. I mean, I think we just straight get it for minimum. Unless someone tries to, like, be weird about it. Could you explain why ONLOGS? I don't know what that means. Some combat rogues use Envenom at low boss HP as a filler instead. Yeah, so Envenom converts damage to, you know, energy and combo points to damage, you know, in the instant, better than Eviscerate. But as a combat rogue, it rips away your deadly poison stacks, which is why you basically never use it. But if you do it literally at the end of the encounter, like 1 or 2 globals before the boss is gonna die, it doesn't matter that it ripped away those deadly poison stacks. And the deadly poison stacks, they aren't just about deadly poison ticking damage. You want to be at 5 deadly poison stacks all the time so that your additional deadly poison triggers trigger your opposite hand weapon. Like, it's not just about the ticking damage of the deadly poison. It's more significant than that, which is why it's, like, really, really only a thing you do right at the end of the encounter. Felicity, how's it going? What is up?
Thorim, my lord. Why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
We got lots of Envenom facts today. How it interacts with deadly poison stacks and combo points, and how combat rogues can use it sometimes. Did you do Algalon yet? Yes, and we got the Band of Lights. But that was on Simonize 2, and now we switched on to Simon 3. Because Simon 3 needs Bootblade and Soul Devouring Cinch. We're doing 2 rogues in the same Ulduar lockout. It's literally anti-content generation. Hopefully the thumbnail is good enough to make up for it.
Do not hold back. Destroy them.
How much did you pay? Band of Lights was 9K, and Twirling Blades was 1K. So we got 2 items. We didn't see the Fluxing Energy Coils drop, and holy shit, we so desperately need a Bracer upgrade on Simonize 2, but we just never see those drop. The Simonize 2 is using the Valor Bracers from Phase 1. Literally not even Phase 1 bis. I could actually go to Naxxramas and get a Bracer upgrade off of Maxina, but that's never gonna happen. I'm just not gonna do that. Like, get real. We're not going to Naxxramas. We might go to Naxxramas after this. No, you can't get Sinner's Bindings from Heroic Plus. There's no upgrade I could get out of Heroic Plus. But we could do 10 or 25-man Naxx to try to get Sinner's Bindings. We could do 10 and 25-man Naxx, in fact. You couldn't get your rogue to level 80, says Antisocial Kyle, before your guild's Ulduar GDKP last night, and all Vank tier dropped? Oh, unlucky. Went for min bid. Well, maybe it'll drop again next week, and then you'll be ready to go, right? Maximum melee range. There we go. Good, good, good. That sounds like a you problem.
Stay your arms. I yield. You, fiend! You are not my beloved. Be gone!
Okay, ending submissions. Is it going to be Bootblade? Please give me a weapon this week. Please, it is week 12 of Ulduar.
Left my
We need an actually good weapon.
corrupted my
Please.
slain my wife. And now it falls to you,
Bootblade.
champions, to avenge us all. The task before
Bootblade?
you is great, but I will lend you my aid as I am able.
Storm Sigil.
Prevail.
God damn it. Oh my god, it's okay, it's okay. Soul Devouring Cinch. Soul Devouring Cinch will come next. Okay, we'll get the prediction up. Soul Devouring Cinch. Actually, we might be more than 30 minutes away from, wait, we might be more than 30 minutes away from that. Hey, Jinster, you want to send me a Soul Stone? I'll come to you. Already? Yeah, okay. I see. Yep, I already got it, and I didn't look. That's my bad. Okay, time for Mimiron Trash Skip. Okay. That's sprint, then evasion, then lesser invisibility potion. We go straight through the first group. We hug right on this group. Important to hug right. As soon as they start casting that spell on me, we cloak it. Go around the corner here. We got another spell. Rocket Boot, and then Stun Belt. We should be good here. We should be able to make it there without even needing to vanish. The robots are coming for me, but I have 15% move speed from my talent, so I'm going to make it onto the train. And then when I make it onto the train, they're going to stop moving. Easy. There we go. Easy. So that's sprint, evasion, lesser invisibility potion. That's what we do right at the start. Go straight through the first group. Second group, we hug right and stay as far right as we can. As soon as they cast a spell on us, we Cloak of Shadows. And then we get into the third group. We use Nitro Boosts from the boot, and we use Personal Electromagnetic Pulse Generator on the belt to stun everyone. And then you just move on through. And then we're coming here, and we ask for a summon. I can equip these. I should have equipped them earlier. You can just get to Mimiron faster. I like this method. It uses an Invis potion, which, you know, it's not great, but it's because it puts, you know, my potion of speed on 10-minute cooldown. We could do it a little differently to not use that, but I like this method because it's very consistent. I've done it so many times without issue. And it's just like, I want to get in here, get this done, and move on with my life. I don't want to make a, like, more complicated or slower method to do this trash skip just because it, like, puts my potion of speed on cooldown. Like, that's just not that big a deal. Okay, pulling Mimiron. So you shoot him, and then you accept the summon. Then you switch back to your regular boots. Definitely don't do Freya with your rocket boots extreme equipped. And yeah, the Soul Stone is there. It's just for extra insurance. Sometimes the second pack of mobs will start casting their spell on you pretty early, and that pulls you out of invisibility, out of stealth. Oh shit, what's going on? Out of invisibility and out of stealth early enough that the other mobs in the pack, the spider tanks, will shoot you with their, like, laser beams. If that happens, you want to, like, vanish immediately and try to get some distance. Maybe you die, maybe you don't, but then the Soul Stone should be able to let you pop back up and live. Or complete the skip, at least, basically. Hello? Okay, they did not mean to pull the trash with Freya like that. Do you need extreme boots for this? No, I didn't use those. You could have used them at the end just to make it a little bit faster is all. But it's not a necessary part of getting past the mobs. The nitro boosts from that you should just have on your boots anyways are good enough. The way you could do this without a invisibility potion is you could simply stealth past the first pack. It's a little difficult. Sometimes they're gonna see you. If you have like stealth enhancements like a cloak enchant or a boot that gives you extra stealth level, that's great. You can stealth past them. Again, I don't like the slight inconsistency of that. Then for the second pack, instead of using an invisibility potion, you can then use your sprint evasion gnomish cloaking device, and you do the rest of it the same way. With the you know, you'll be invisible going into the second pack, you hug right, and then you nitro boost and stun belt on the third pack. It's basically the same, you're just essentially doing the first pack differently, and you're using gnomish cloaking device instead of lesser invisibility potion. And that way you don't get your potion of speed on cooldown. But it's, you know, you have to stealth past the first pack, which is a little bit inconsistent. Okay, those were not really killed very well. I tried to feint, but I was a moment too late, so I just took a bunch of damage. We got 2 dead. Unlucky.
Your servant requires aid.
Okay, here we go. Evasion. Now, my tricks was on cooldown, so I ripped a little bit of threat, but I put it up. Now I've dumped a lot of threat into the tank now.
Beware.
Oh. I don't want to trigger these procs on Freya. I want to wait till these guys spawn.
Run away.
Beware.
No, I kicked wrong target. Oh, fuck. Tabbed. Damn. I switched off of the water spirit because it was way too low health. And then when I tried to switch back to get the kick, I used tab and it tabbed to the wrong target.
Your servant requires aid.
Interrupts. Wait, only Wait. I cast some kicks. Wind Shear, Stormbolt. Oh, kick doesn't do damage anymore. It's not going to show up in my... This is going to show up in ability uses. There, casts. Cooldown, CC breaks, res interrupts. It's only going to show, oh, my spells. Kick. We did a kick. And we did a stun to interrupt another spell. But I don't think that gets counted. Oh, what the hell? The Ancient Conservator is up. Hmm. What? No, we just discovered a 6 strat. Like, intentional wipe Freya, then kite this to another boss for the potion, for the mushroom buff? Look, I mean, we kited him out of the room. He didn't reset. He came all the way out here. He wasn't resetting. He just killed you before he ran back into... We'd have to kill all the Mimiron trash if we did that, though. Interesting. Okay. Interesting Freya here. We seem to be out of combat. Okay. Allies of nature have appeared. Freya is now pulled. They have 150, 125 stacks. Wait, what? Did she just get stacks removed for the death of the conservator? Dude, we should have just killed her with the less stacks. That would have been sick. Another week of no boot blade. Do you guys think Blade Twister will drop in 25 mans? We haven't done 25 mans. We could still get a decent weapon from 25 man. Yeah, dude, Blade Twister will probably drop on Monday when we do. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. We'll definitely get Blade Twister on Monday. It'll be fine. But yeah, I can't go to Sunday because I got, like, family Easter thing going on. Well, I'm gonna be talking to my relatives and telling them all how I make money making videos about video games, and it's going to be difficult to explain. I don't think my parents watch my stream. Yeah, they know about the hat thing because I've been gifted some of the hats from them. You make money from Nintendo games? No. Only from Activision King games. Hang on. They had a request. First of all, this is a snowmobile helmet, not a motorcycle helmet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one, we wear this one sometimes, but not often. Because it's, you know, it's slightly uncomfortable. Okay, we're trying again on Freya. As you guys know, Freya is a very difficult boss. Whoopsies, we just got fucking ass blasted by the sunbeam. Aonar's gift.
Beware.
Okay.
Your servant requires aid.
Run out.
Cloak.
Children, assist me!
Beware.
My theory is that the Warcraft Logs people don't actually have anyone on staff who plays this game.
Your servant requires aid.
They're talking about, so there's a strategy with this boss where the normal way you do it is you kill 6 waves of ads, like 2 Ancient Conservators, 2 packs of Detonating Lashers, 2 of the Trio packs, then you kill the boss. However, the Ancient Conservator gives you a 25% damage boost. And if you get Ancient Conservator as your 5th or 6th wave, you can just focus Freya using that damage boost. Trying to get those dead. I use Cloak of Shadows to try to, yeah, okay, we had a little bit of a... Now there's a big one. Guardian Lasher, we gotta focus.
Children, assist me!
Beware.
We did not intend to pull that pack. Struggling on Freya. Yikes. Unlucky, guys. Summon, how has your morning been? Anything good drop? Well, we got Band of Lights and we got Twirling Blades on Simon 2. Shattered walkway. No. Conservatory of Life. Hang on. I'm getting a request from the other raiders. They're requesting I pull up a particular clip of me wearing the motorcycle helmet, but you know what's actually easier than that? Than pulling up a clip of the motorcycle helmet? Let's be real. Hang on. Let me get into position. Let me get a food buff going. We just need to switch audio device real quick. Unplug those headphones. Switch to these headphones. Get rid of this hat and these gloves. Or, glasses. Go to... Oh, jeez. My phone is screwed up. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Freya is too difficult for any normal helmet or hat combination. Clearly, we need extra protection to be able to defeat this incredibly challenging boss.
Elders, grant me your strength.
Don't worry about it, Foe 90. Just don't worry about it. Run away, run away.
Beware.
Cloak. Okay, we got one down, but we're okay.
Children, assist me.
Beware.
Okay, good. No spells went off that time. That's good. Roots on me? Okay. Fine.
Fionar, your servant requires aid.
Got wound poison on now.
Beware.
Okay, we're trying to burn Freya. We're a little slow here.
Run away.
Beware.
Our bloodlust is over. I think this was too early.
The swarm of the elements shall overtake you.
Run away.
Okay, we abandoned that strategy. Okay, we try again. Okay, they say stay spread one at a time. Is the new plan. Put my feint up so I take less damage from this. Oh, boy. We've successfully recovered.
Beware.
I still have wound poison on.
Your servant requires aid.
Now we on Freya or no? Going fast today, I see. Not quite. Okay, I just did the audio volume a little bit. It was a bit on the loud side. Do we just try and burn on the first conservator? Yes, that was what the group was attempting to do. Clean. Ooh, the wand dropped. Okay. That's good for casters. Spark of imagination. Okay, Mimiron next. We already have light goggles in this character. There's nothing we need off Mimiron, but we're still hoping for Soul Devouring Cinch off of Yogg-Saron would be a huge upgrade for us. Like over 100 DPS upgrade. ICC hits and eventually you get another Absolute Bis is combat superior to... I mean, they're within 1 or 2% of each other. It's, like, not a meaningful difference on single target damage, which seems to be the only thing most people care about. Ruri8, sorry, I missed your question earlier, says, can I ask by curiosity how many rogues you have? I have 3 max level rogues that are all, you know, Ulduar geared. They're all over 5k gear score. And I have a Simon 4 is level 16. And I have a Simonized Show on Hardcore who's level 7. Okay, we gotta go back to instant poison. Okay, bro. Plus 20 Spirit Gem Berserking Druid.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stay stealth.
We haven't much time, friends. You're going to help me test out my latest and greatest creation. Now, before you change your minds, remember that you kind of owe it to me after the mess you made with the X-Men.
They forgot to press the button. Oh, you finally got me. They forgot to press the button. They pulled it in normal mode.
Run out.
We're struggling a little bit. We need additional protection at this point. This raid is getting to a point where we need the visor down for additional protection. There could be debris flying through the air. Strapping in right here, you can see. It's too much going on here. How's the audio quality, by the way? Is that good, bad? The mic is out there, and my mouth is in here. Should I use Blood of the Old God with Pirate Infuser or Dark Moon card? Big Birtle. You're going to want to look for charts on the Discord. The bot command tells you about weapon charts. There's also trinket charts. And you can see different combinations of trinkets and how they square up against each other. It's a really quick, easy way to see what kind of trinket combinations are better than others. Hog raid group, by the way, says Vasari. Listen, this is one of the best raids I've had so far, in that I actually got some items to drop that are good for me. That doesn't normally happen. Can we download your entire UI on Discord? Is there a cache folder there? All the add-ons and weak auras are there. There's no, like, single pack that's everything that I'm using and configurations, but all the add-ons, all the weak auras, they're there. Okay, we're trying again to engage the boss in hard mode. And the way you do that is, yeah, okay, you go over and press the button instead of walking directly into the boss. That's the strategy that you have to employ to activate hard mode here. Okay, we're good. Okay, big dam.
Run out.
Big pog damage.
I hesitated because I was thinking if I should vanish it. I didn't realize vanish was on cooldown. I was running out, and then I was like, wait, I should vanish it. And then I moved back, and then I was like, wait, vanish is on cooldown, and then I kept moving out. And then I didn't move out far enough.
Wonderful! Positively marvelous results! Hull intelligence 8.9%. Barely a dent.
Kennelplast, hello. Thank you for the Prime subscription. We were just following Ballicity's directions of, like, if we play like shit, we're gonna get better loot. So that was intentional.
Behold, the VX-001 anti-personnel assault cannon. You might want to take cover.
This area will self-destruct in 8 minutes.
Okay. Oh, there's Frost Bomb over there. Okay. A bunch of melee got hit by that, but not me.
Watch your step.
I know how to avoid mechanics on this boss. Especially Shock Blast. That's my favorite mechanic to avoid on this boss.
Thank you, friends. Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data. Now, where did I put... Oh, no, there it is.
Far Out 35 says, I've been on Twitch for over 3 years and honestly can't see why anyone would use their Prime subscription on anyone but your stream. Wow. That's high praise, Far Out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Isn't it beautiful?
I do need to farm them primes every once in a while, you know what I mean? Okay, we tricks this to Vasselin. Here it comes. Destroy the aerial command unit. Okay, there we go. Back to Assault Bot. Good, good, good. Back away. Someone's albino snake. Albino snake weaving bullshit. Where are we even going right now? I'm just gonna go to the tank. Wait, that's not the tank. I was going to the marked person. Okay. Trix tank. You know, you can press tab to cycle through targets. You can do shift tab to target your previous target.
Watch your step.
Now you know.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
I think we got parried. Oh god, there's mines there. We don't want to run on those. Okay, Vanish is on cooldown, so we can't vanish that thing.
Watch your step.
Okay, back on target. And we did it, you guys. We defeated Mimiron. Huge. Okay, General Vezax and then Yogg-Saron. Okay, we're gonna go into the Blade Flurry build because we might be doing some like double pull spice. I don't know, but I just want to be ready in case we do. And also we should be ready with, yeah, the correct weapons. If we do some big trash pulls, we need to have our level 58 epic dagger and our caster crafted dagger to do maximum damage on our rogue. Titan Steel Spellblade, Fell Striker. Some of the best weapons in the game right there. Go Shattered Walkway. We're going to General Vezax, then Yogg-Saron. We need to refresh Flask. And... big Blade Flurry damage here. That was a lot of Blade Flurry damage, by the way. Yeah, I mean, Shock Blast is pretty healable damage, so yeah, like that was on you, really. No, okay, so this is what happened. I went and I was running out, and I was like, wait, I'm just gonna vanish it. It's gonna be great. And then I moved back in, and then I looked at my vanish, and I'm like, wait, vanish is on cooldown. And then I started moving out, and then I was not far enough away. They were talking about like why we wiped on Mimiron and stuff, and I really had to explain how Shock Blast is, you know, healable damage, and it's basically the healer's fault that I died. You know, obviously. I mean, really, part of being a professional World of Warcraft player is knowing how to blame someone else for anything that goes wrong. I lagged. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, I'm trying to move into other games, but people hate it when I upload Diablo content. Okay, now they're just giving me shit. Okay, so how many trash packs are we pulling at once here in this section? Okay. They might not double pull. Okay. Without double pulling, it's not really Fellstriker business time. And we're feared. 5-0 in this 10-round sealed thing? Oh boy, that's a good record to start off with. 10 rounds is a lot, holy moly. Oh, we're feared again? Maybe we... Oh, dude. We got dispelled before we accidentally pulled the other pack. That was an unfortunate dispel, actually, really. You got a 4-color deck with double Prophetic Prism Soul. Okay, you got good mana fixing. You guys, Lord Beerus plays Magic the Gathering online a lot. Different game. Also good. Flip XD, hello. How's it going? FlipXD says, I'm stellar, buddy. How's your stream going? You know, it's been a little bit of a struggle in this Ulduar. We gotta put a new prediction up, though. Will Soul Devouring Cinch drop? Yes or no? Okay, prediction's up. It's not for this boss. It drops off the next boss. The last boss. Look, it was over as soon as Voslin said that we weren't going to double pull, okay? I can't activate my exponential AoE damage scaling with fucking 6 enemies. Is my main monitor 2000 resolution? I have no idea. This Moonkin was talking mad shit how he was doing better AoE damage by pressing Starfall on these 6 mob packs. I was like, bro, you wish. Odds on bet ain't looking good. What's it at? 200 to 2,500? I mean, it's what, like a 15% drop, I think? 20% drop? Something like that? That's pretty good. Chuck Steeg says, I think you're very cool and I like you a lot. Well, thank you. Okay. General Vezax.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm in the wrong spec. Whoops, we're still in the AoE spec. You know what? That's life.
Interrupt 2.
This is not ideal.
Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Bro, I was... Listen.
Interrupt 1.
Look,
Interrupt
I'm in the Blade Flurry build right now instead of the Hunger for Blood build. Because I was hoping we were going to double pull, and then I was just dismayed and disappointed and just completely lost focus when you said no double pull.
Interrupt 1.
Raid leader said, if I had known it was going to emotionally devastate you, I would have double pulled.
2.
We just got to be more bold next time and talk about how drastically it's going to negatively affect our day if we don't double pull Vezax trash.
Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1.
Okay, but I'm going to have sick damage on the Saronite Animus for sure. Because I'm going to have Blade Flurry available for it. Holy moly. Lastimos? Oh, we gotta stop.
Big pog damage.
Stop, stop. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Big pog damage.
Lastimos gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very generous. Oh, Weeb Commander finally got a sub in this channel. Insane.
Interrupt 2.
After talking shit on me all raid over voice chat that you guys can't hear.
Interrupt 3.
Okay. We're chilling. We're waiting for the Animus to spawn. I'm not even hitting the boss, even though he healed, because I don't want to trigger my like trinkets and cooldowns, because I want them all to be ready for the Animus.
Interrupt 2.
I'm sure every raid leader wants people to be more upfront with how they're with their true emotions. Okay.
Interrupt 1.
Tricks. Slice. Big burst on this Animus. Wait, why is the yellow bar above the orange bar on the meter?
Interrupt 2.
Okay, it was for just a moment, and for the brief moment that the yellow bar was above, I had to say something. Okay. Final boss, Yogg-Saron. This is where we get the Soul Devouring Cinch, guys. This is where we get the Soul Devouring Cinch for sure. RIP Cinch? What do you mean? No, it's definitely going to drop for sure. Why Blade Flurry Mutilate on single target? Because we forgot to switch back to the regular spec. That's why. Hey dude, saw one of your raid labeled Embrace of the Gladiator. Did not get the chance to watch it, but grats, man. Got mine 3 weeks ago. Got my cinch this week. Awesome. allowing me to gem it correctly. Tomorrow's the big test in 25. Man, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, the recent video on the YouTube was getting Embrace of the Gladiator on my main, which was a big deal for my main. Pretty big upgrade. Why do you have a helmet on? Don't worry about it. This raid's been really difficult, and I need extra protection. This artwork? That's a big dragon poster that I made in middle school. Why no hunger for blood? We just talked about that. The previous person that asked why Blade Flurry. And we talked about it during the boss also. I forgot to switch the spec. Come on, guys. You got to keep up a little bit more. Am I in danger? Yeah, from losing my fucking mind in this raid. We wiped to Freya twice. And then we accidentally engaged the boss in Mimiron normal mode. Let's see. Top left, Doink. Top right, Simon. Okay, this is our portal. This one. This guy needs... He might need my belt. What does this guy need? He might need my belt also. Oh my god, we're gonna have to fucking fight over this goddamn belt.
3, 2, 1.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Target you.
Okay, we're juicing this a little bit. Cloak. That debuff increases damage taken, but it also increases damage dealt. So in a situation like that, I hold on to my cloak, I hit the mob a couple times to use the damage buff, and then I cloak to remove it right before the mob explodes.
Yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
There it is. This is one light Yogg-Saron. This group, you know, today's not the day to do zero light, let's be honest. Double? Double? Hello? Yo, we need to actually kill these at the same time. Not at the same time, I mean. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine, you guys. We got this debuff. That one doesn't matter as much. Okay. I think this is Diablo 2. Let me check. Yeah, this is Diablo 2 soundtrack. Okay, we're on back right portal. So we're gonna go over here, get the Corruptor Tentacle. We got 50 seconds until the portals spawn. Dead. Easy.
Tremble, mortals, before the
Light
coming of
gather.
the end.
Okay.
Suffocate upon your own hate.
I can't do that, Weeb Commander. I'm sorry. Okay, we're fucking brain linked right now. Portal time.
Suffocate upon your own hate.
Good. Next.
Tremble,
It's getting demolished.
coming of the end.
That terrible glow. Should that be?
Bro, they were slow on the other side. It's okay. I needed to get here first anyways to apply expose armor for everyone. Good. This will be an easy one phase, of course. There we go. Okay, big boss dam time. I need to hit that envenom so my slice and dice didn't drop. It's about to go down. Wait, is like literally no one gonna kill these? No, this is not the group to do Zero Light with. We wiped to Freya twice, so that pretty much made Zero Lights be out of the question. Okay, prediction and submission. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh, yes, dude. Okay, it dropped. It finally something good happened. We've been streaming Ulduar for 4 months and literally nothing good has happened the entire time up until right now. The other 2 soul-devouring cinches we already have on our other characters don't even count. Okay. Time to get my bidding fingers ready. I wonder who is gonna fight me on this. We have a enhanced... I don't think Enhanced Shaman wants it, but I think Fury and the Death Knight would want it. Fury passed. Yeah, fuck off, Mr. Warrior. Wait, I'm in the middle of deciding if I have to eternally hate warriors or not. Okay, I've decided I can be friends with warriors. 20k, you know, that's okay. Okay, we got some good loot today. We got Band of Lights and Twirling Blades on Simon 2, and then we got Soul Devouring Cinch on Simon 3. Huge. Would you look at that? No more Belt of the Twilight Assassin. Okay. This helmet is starting to hurt my head now. We gotta switch back. Oh my god, that feels way better. There we go. Okay. Now, we've got to recalculate our expertise values. 222. If we drop 8, we'll be at 214. So we do need to change at least one gem. This is going to be used for both gear sets. What is the combat set? Has no expertise on the belt. We want to drop a gem off of... Shoot, what is the combat set at? The combat set is a little bit below cap. It's at 128. Combat set needs 8 more expertise, and the assassin set needs 8 less. Now with Soul Devouring Cinch here. So Soul Devouring Cinch is going to be all attack power gems. Oh, this set is just not updated. The combat set is irrelevant. Okay. Nice, we got a 5,000 gold split. Let's go. Dude, it's like cash back rewards on your credit card. Except I'm not using a credit card for any of this. That was a weird analogy to make. Simonized 3 rogues all have cinches and my 1 rogue can't get 1 to drop? Yeah, well, that's streamer prio, you know? Very good group, thank you. No, it was hilarious. That's called content. The raid leader was apologizing for the bad raid. I'm like, nah, dude. Cashback rewards are literally just a debt inducement scheme. I don't really use my credit card much. I don't care too much about how the credit card even works. You just make sure you pay the bill and then you're good. Okay, so what did we need to what did we need to do? We needed to oh shit, this character is actually going to play combat in the run on Monday. So we do have to care about the combat build. Okay. Let's look at my combat set. And we'll figure out intruders, Embrace. This needs to drop down to 16. Holy crap, I need to lose expertise in the leg slot. Oh, this is going to be a problem to figure out. My combat set has at most, I can drop at most 32 expertise off of this gear set. Which would drop me from 182 minus 32 to 150. So I'm overcapped no matter what in the combat set. But I need to get rid of all of those gems. And then I need to gem other pieces in the assassin set to have enough expertise. So let's go back to the assassin set. I'm going to take points or expertise off of here. Wait. Take expertise off of there. Got expertise here. Got expertise there. These items are all... Wait, expertise can go there. It's already there. Oof. We need to get another Conqueror leg. That's what we need to do. That would fix this up a little bit. That we could gem differently. Oh, wait. I have twirling blades for the combat set. Yeah, okay. I have twirlers for the combat set, so I can put an expertise gem here. I haven't really thought this through. Proto-Hide Leggings is definitely not happening. Same item level doesn't give me my bonus. Let's see. Precise Scarlet. Wow, that's expensive. 2 of those. Bright Scarlet. 2 of these. Accurate Monarch. 1 of those. Pristine Monarch. 1 of these. Okay. Let's look at the combat set. Gotta figure out these gems, then we'll go and we'll do some mount runs of whatever we want. You know, maybe some... Could do some ZG, we could do some Magister's Terrace, maybe a Karazhan. What is expertise and hit cap for assassin? Information like that, you're going to want to look on Wowhead or look on the Discord. That's information you can you can find. I have faith in you. Send me the bill for whatever changes you need to make for Monday, and I'll reimburse you at Simon I Show. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean, the bill is like, what, like 200 or 300 gold. It's really, don't worry about it, max cleavage. We will make it work here. Let's see. So we wanted to get rid of all the expertise on this piece. So we do that like this. And then we want to gain expertise. Can put expertise gem in the twirling blades, because that'll be part of the combat set. We could use a loop of the... Oh, wait. Let's save this combat set. Actually, we need to put this one on to... Save it. But juggling the gear with 2 different specs, figuring out the gems to make it work for both sets is so complicated. Let's see. We want this to read 16, ideally. This gem we could change. We don't want it to be expertise gem anymore. We want it to be, what is it called? Nightmare tier? Enchanted tier? 110. Balanced. Twilight. What the hell? That's way too expensive. 30 gold for a purple gem? Yikes. Okay, we'll get rid of a little bit more expertise like that. Can we shave any more? Wait. Wait, I put an expertise gem in the combat piece. No, this wasn't supposed to be a... Okay, we just deleted 90 gold because I got confused. That was supposed to be an attack power gem. The expertise gem was supposed to go in the projectile emitter for the combat set. Okay. Or for the assassination set. Okay. Now we have minimum amount... Oh, wait. No, in the embrace. We can put another pristine in the embrace. And drop just a little bit more. Let's go pristine monarch. There we go. I didn't realize I had a expertise gem in this piece also. Okay. There. Okay. We still need to put... Let's get the bright gems for the belt. We just need triple bright gem for Soul Devouring Cinch. Bright, scarlet, ruby. 1, 2, 3, and we need an eternal belt buckle. Get that one. I get so frustrated in soft reserve or MS over OF's runs. Yeah, it's really easy to get frustrated in those runs. It's like you go in there, you do your thing. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, usually the player quality is a little lower. You tend to struggle more in those runs to clear stuff. And then it's like the guy that did less damage than the tank just does slash roll better than you, so he gets the gear. That is a frustrating feeling. Okay, let's get this belt suited up. Soul Devouring Cinch. Just tuned in. How'd the run go? Well, we got some good stuff on 2 different rogues. I was gonna run these rogues in 2 different groups this week, but one group it was canceled on short notice. So instead, I just put 2 rogues in one raid, because one rogue needs stuff from the second half of the raid, and the other one needs from the first half. So it was easy, and we got to actually loot on both of them on Notorious BIGG. So that was cool. And now we're trying to figure out gems, and we're doing all the like gem Tetris between my different gear sets, because I'm trying to make a set that works for combat, which is going to be this, and then we're trying to make it work for assassination also, which is this set. Now the assassination set needs more expertise. We are currently at 190, so we need at least a 16. I can put a 16 in the projectile emitter. Is there something better to put the 16 in, though? I don't think so. We put the 16 in the projectile emitter. Now we're up to 25. Now we need just an 8 more, so we can put 1 more precise on top of this accurate monarch, and then everything actually works out just fine. Yeah, this was a GDKP run. We dropped 9k on Band of Lights, 1k on Twirling Blades, and 20k on Soul Devouring Cinch. We don't fuck around when Soul Devouring Cinch drops, okay? That item is a massive upgrade for us. It's a big deal item for any rogue, really, because the second best option is just so much worse. We need 1 more Precise Scarlet. Currency. I'm trying to save up my Emblems of Conquest, because I really want to go full epic gems as soon as phase 3 drops. Like, it's a really big stat increase to move all your gems up to epic. And you can do that with honor or with badges. You can buy them. And it's looking like I made like a chart of this that's going to come out soon. It's looking like around 400 badges for most classes to upgrade all of their gems to epic. I think they are only Emblem of Heroism, so like you could do Naxx runs to farm badges if you really wanted to just like soak up a fuckload of badges to turn into epic gems when phase 3 drops. What was the payout for the run? 5,400. So we got, you know, we spent 30k and we got 5k. So, you know, whatever. Okay. This is good now. Oh, wait, what? Here's, wait, the final gem. Yeah, what was the final gem? Precise into... Wait. We could put accurate in here also. Well, no, it's better to put precise. Perfect. 214. It's literally perfect. The cap is like 213.1. And you can't get fractional amounts. So this is the least amount of expertise I can have while still being expertise capped, so it's the minimal amount of wasted stats. Against a boss enemy, you want 6.5%. Against lower level enemies, you don't need quite as much. Dirty Ball says, yeah, I average it. The most player base has 10 to 14 red gems to be replaced. I'm sat on 900 badges, but I still think I'll get through that, no problem. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're looking at, like, 300, upper 300s, lower 400s per character to upgrade all of them, it's a lot. Why do you only want 16 expertise? Because I'm going to get 10 more from the talent, right? This is a very good talent to take. There aren't it's not like you can... There aren't other talents to take if you have too much expertise. It's like, if you have too much expertise, your gear's just bad for combat, right? Like, this is one of the most valuable point-for-point talents in the tree. Even if there were other, like, lesser valuable ones, it's like, you still want to have your gear set up in a way where you can make full value of this weapon expertise talent for combat build. Okay, I need to do... Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to try something. I learned... or supposedly, the 80 upgrades that I was so annoyed with having to update all the time whenever I would get upgrades, supposedly it synchronizes with the WoW Sims Exporter add-on. So here's my Simon 3. It's not updated with my shiny new belt or my new gem selections. Let's see if I can import items, talents, glyphs. Wow. I was unaware of this functionality for the longest time. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let me copy this set. Combat set. Copy. Then we're gonna go to the Rogue Trainer. Oh, wait, am I... Yeah, okay. We're gonna go to the Rogue Trainer, set up our combat build that we'll use on Monday. Oh, the add-on... Let me show you. Add-on... There's a add-on you can get from WoW Sims Exporter version 2.3 Wrath of the Lich King. You can find that... I'm gonna bring up the Discord real quick. You go to the... This is Simon I Show Discord, my stream Discord. Wrath of Lich Sheets and Sims, Wrath of Lich King Simulation. This is the simulator page. And somewhere around here, import add-on. No, export. Where do you get the add-on? Download simulator, report a bug, join the Discord, contribute to GitHub, log results, talent settings. That's not where I download the add-on. Ah, this is a link right here. The text wasn't a very big color. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Okay, but I kind of actually want to do a slightly different... We're going to do a soloing spec, because why not? Let's look at what raids we are saved to. Ulduar only. We can make some moves here if we want to. What are our combat weapons? I'm trying to figure out what character I want to do this on. Because we can do some serious soloing if we set up a soloing spec. We've got a Masticator here. Do we have... okay, let's look. We've got a Masticator. We could Life Ward the Masticator. We've got a Golem Shard sticker that we could Life Ward also. Yeah, heck yeah. Let's set up the... Instead of going straight to our raid spec, we'll set up our soloing spec first. And then we'll hit up the different solo raids, like Fiery Warhorse in Karazhan, see if we can get that mount drop, and we could even go into Molten Core, see if we can get Bindings of the Wind Seeker. So let me show you this. I wish to unlearn talents, yes. Yes. Okay, so this is what it looks like for... I've been working on soloing a lot of different stuff, and this is what I've settled on as kind of what I think is the best build specifically for soloing. I think we max this out, yeah. Expertise, we don't use this because we're going to use Hemorrhage. And we skip that, again, because we're going to use Hemorrhage. Aggression, I think, do we need Improved Sprint? I don't think we need it, but there's not much else to take. Combat Potency, Savage Combat, Unfair Advantage. Then we go 1, 2, 3, only 4 points there. We come over here, Subtlety, Relentless Strike, Sleight of Hand, Camouflage, Serrated Blades, Ghostly Strike, Elusiveness. 3 in Setup. That is a big talent when you're soloing. You take 1 in Sap. That point really doesn't matter. You can put it anywhere. And point in Hemorrhage, point in Prep. Okay, Learn. Rogue Training. Okay, I do actually have max rank of Hemorrhage. Whenever I train Hemorrhage, I gotta double check on each of the rogues to make sure I actually have the maximum rank of Hemorrhage trained. And we gotta do a little bit of key binding, and then we'll get into the action. This spec I really like for soloing. It makes a lot of solo adventures pretty easy. We need Prep. We need Ghostly Strike. Shift F. Shift R. That can go... Oh, wait, no. Blade Flurry is going to go there. This is going to go there. Our Weapon Swap is going to go there. We need to put Adrenaline Rush on the bar also. The only problem with this spec is you have too many buttons. You very quickly have too many buttons. You get Repost, Ghostly Strike, Preparation, Blade Flurry, and Adrenaline Rush, which are like extra buttons that you don't always, they're not always part of your spec, so you might not normally have a dedicated keybind for them. Okay, so with this spec, we should be able to solo Baron-Geddon and Gar in Molten Core, and Atumen the Huntsman in Karazhan. You don't need this spec, but it makes it easier for soloing Tiger Boss in ZG and Raptor Boss in ZG. We need to fix up the... Let's see, we need our 2 Life Ward enchants, because we want to have Life Ward for maximum healing. We want a Heroism card. 500 gold. Wait, is the Darkmoon Fair in town right now? It's the 8th. It actually might be. Calendar. Darkmoon Fair ends today at 11:59 p.m. Okay, Warlord deck. Yeah, dude, we could get it way cheaper than 500 gold. Where is Darkmoon Fair right now? Thunder Bluff. Okay, I'm paying 500 gold for it. Pretty sure I don't have this trinket on this character. I'm gonna double check my bags. Dirty Balls says, our guild has just got to 10-man Algalon. 10-man Soaker as sub. I keep stressing to them, maybe we should take some target dummies as there are points my cheat death could be in pre-used. I'm fairly new to it, but I'm kind to overkill than underkill. I think if you go on the Discord, there's a section on subtlety specs for Algalon. I'd say take the one that says super safe spec. And then I wouldn't worry about the target dummies. If you have the super safe spec, that's like pretty reliable to survive, and you're unlikely to be like triggering your cheat death early. Okay, we do not have the heroism card. Okay. That means we'll just buy it. Just to be sure we can actually down these bosses. We might want that a little additional healing. Heroism card. God damn it, 500 gold. Okay. Now we want Mighty... or preparing. Mighty Agility. Want a couple of these. Mighty Fortitude. We want a couple of those. Let's see. Where's our other consumables? Drums of the Wild, Drums of Forgotten Kings. Do we have another King's Drum? Because that only has 2 charges left. Scroll of Agility 7. I mean, we want Scroll of Agility 8, but, you know, 7 will have to do. Blackened Dragon Fin. We want some of this. And where's our Rune Scroll of Fortitude? We also need Rune Scroll of Fortitude. We have... Do I only have 1 indestructible potion? Yeah, we need that too. Rune Scroll. 20 of those. That's a little expensive. Indestructible. 10 of those. Runic Healing Injector. Get a couple of those too. And the King's Drum I can buy on one of my other characters. We need a glyph setup. Glyph, Tricks, Fan, Blade Flurry. Not what we want to be doing here. We want Evasion, Cloak of Shadows. And then we want to switch between Hemorrhage sometimes and Fan of Knives on other bosses. Now, let's get the Drums of King, and then we actually should be set to go to just solo a bunch of mount bosses. Any Algalon rotation tips? I have to go sub Monday. There's a lot of information available in the Discord if you check the pins in the subtlety channel. Honestly, I don't keep up with all the changes the crazy subtlety people come up with. They've got a lot of ideas on how to optimize that, though. But, I mean, really, all you're doing, Simon 3, is maintaining Slice and Rupture. It's like, that's the core of it. Oh, wait. I had some bandages over there. Use 1 point you balancing as Soaker so you can cover the Miney on 20% attack speed when they respawn. Usually my groups have someone else to cover that. I don't usually take that talent. But certainly, if the group did not have a attack speed slow effect, that would be a valuable thing for you to do. But that's covered by every Death Knight. It's covered by Warrior. And actually, I don't know what else, but every Death Knight covers that debuff. VJH 1897 coming in with a prime. 4 months of support. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Warriors will complain about having to cast Thunderclap, but that's pretty much expected. Warriors complain about having to press any button that doesn't, that isn't, Heroic Strike. Or Whirlwind. Weeb Commander says, hater. What the fuck are you wearing? This is a Ottoman Bork hat, it's called. It's very cool and fashionable. Okay. We gotta do a poll. Where to first? Molten Core, ZG, Kara, or Magister's Terrace? You have 2 minutes to place your place your votes in the poll. You can spend your channel points to get extra votes. Oh, we need to do wait, we have one more thing. We need to get 2 Life Ward enchants for Masticator and Golem Shard. One, 2, and we need another Bright Scarlet. There we go. That's a pretty essential part that I forgot there. Maybe we need some inventory room too. What do you, I mean, you guys think this inventory is maybe just a little bit too much right now? Like, I need room to loot all the mounts that are about to drop. Life Ward. How's this going? Magister's Terrace is what most people want to see right now. Magister's Terrace for the Swift White Hawk Strider is the mount that drops there. Okay, Life Ward on the Golem Shard also. And then let's figure out what stuff we can just mail away because we don't need it. Send mail to Simon Bank. Gem. Essence of Air. Cobalt. Wait, we need to use these to enchant our belt, but we only need 4 of them. There. We can get rid of the Runic Healing Potion because we have better. This can go over there. Got some scrap bots, that's good. Should get rid of these for now. Get rid of that. Probably just dump some stuff in my bank also. Magister's Terrace is the winner. Easily. Then Karazhan, then Molten Core, then ZG. Okay. We'll see the Magister's Terrace solo up first. Let me dump some of this gear away. This we don't need. We don't need our double belt of Twilight Assassin anymore. We don't need that. We don't need Stormbound Tome. Void Saber can go in the bank. Sinister Revenge, not needed. Nymph Heart Charm, don't need that either. Okay. Engineering. Pulse Generator on my shiny new belt. Now, let's change the stream title. Solo Mount Runs Rogue. Magister's Terrace. Kara. ZG. Molten Core. Stream title updated. Let's go. For how much gold goes reply code alpha in your 25s? I don't honestly know because I don't pay attention to it. I know it's like a really minor upgrade for me. So, like, as soon as it goes above 5k, I just don't give a shit anymore because it's, I just stop paying attention because it's like, I'm not going to spend that because it's such a small upgrade. So, yeah, I don't remember how much reply code goes for. Let's see, what's the fastest way we can get to Magister's Terrace? But we also don't want to burn our Hearthstone. We don't have a lot of teleports to get around. What if we get just a mage portal? We could get a mage portal to Dalaran or to Shattrath. So then I want to take a super long flight. Yeah, let's see if we can get a mage portal to help us. Want to buy mage portal to Dalaran, 3G, PST, or just invite me. There we go. The Griffin teleports from Ironforge. Fly from Ironforge, it teleports you to Isle in some... Oh, I thought I had to go all the way up to Eastern Plaguelands. And then it would zone me through at the Eastern Plaguelands section. Okay, we good.
What's on your mind?
Hopefully this works. Is Magister's Terrace doable without the lifesteal enchanted weapons? I don't know. I mean, it feels pretty easy. I did it the other day in a regular raiding combat setup. But I was using life ward weapons, and that was fine. I haven't really tested the lower limit of Magister's Terrace. It's generally one of the more easy things we're soloing, though. The Molten Core bosses and the Karazhan boss are the more difficult ones. Stretch. Now, let's see. Since we're soloing, we care a lot more about having high agility. So we care a little bit less about having hit rating on our gear. So I'm thinking, want to look at some of our items. We're going to go with the heroism card there. This has 26 agility, that has 33 agility, but it has hit rating. They both have hit rating. Hit armor pen. I don't need the extra expertise either. I'm just looking through the gear, seeing if there's anything we can swap that is a little bit better, more optimized for what we're doing here. I don't think there is. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the same gear. Okay, I'm gonna redo a YouTube intro just so that, because I think I'll split the VOD into 2 different pieces for YouTube. Because we did our Ulduar, now we're just gonna do a bunch of solo content, so it's like a different thing, so I'll make it a different YouTube video. So you ready? You guys ready? I'll say hi, YouTube, if you want to.